great job stepping up. I mean, just sort of what was different for you in the second half? What allowed you to maybe be more assertive?
I just came in with the mindset to just be assertive down there in the post. I saw that I can get some things down there that they gave me, and I just tried to take full advantage of it, and my teammates set me up perfectly for it.
What was different for you guys in the second half? Obviously, you're probably not pleased with being down 1 at halftime. What was different in the second half?
Our defensive intensity was way better than the first half. We executed more on the offensive end too, so that really picked it up with us. When our defense is good like that, our offense flows.
I know we asked about it before, but I mean, in the second half.
Oh, Yogi was great in the second half. He really carried his team. Coach always emphasized him to carry his team, and that's what he did. Me as a young guy, I try and follow him, and he leads by example. We all try to follow him, and he's a good prime leader of this team.
Thomas, can you talk about rising again? 1 point deficit at halftime. It's a test of this team a little bit to come out and put your stamp back on the game. Kind of elaborate on how important that is to the maturation of this team as you get closer to the tournament.
Well, it's very important. We never want to come out sluggish against a team. Against a great Illinois team. They came out with a great passion in the first half. They're a great team, well coached, and we just wanted to stay with the intensity. We were fine. We know we were going to be fine as soon as the second half came around. We just had to change a little bit of this and that, and that's what we did.
What do you think are the important things to you guys finishing this off, getting the Big Ten championship?
Defensive execution out there. When we play defense, they go through the paint. Either I'm getting post touches or the guards getting in there and kicking it out for a three. We're a pretty good team. And also on that defensive end, when we keep getting stops like we did today, and getting down there and get a bucket, we're a hard team to play against.
What do you feel like makes Yogi a good leader?
Oh, he's been here. He's been here before. He's played with Victor Oladipo and all the other guys like Derek, Christian, Cody. Those are prime guys that were leaders for him. That he looked up to, and now he brings it up. He brings it to us. He sees that we have the talent. He tries to bring it out of us each and every day.
I know, obviously, you guys talk about not looking too far ahead, and I'm sure he doesn't talk about way down the road. But do you see, I guess, the experience of a guy who's been through a Big Ten title chase in the way he handles himself and the way he kind of talks to you guys on and off the floor?
Oh yeah, we see it a lot. He carries himself a different way. He carries himself to a professional way. And I look up to that too. We all do.
What's it like going into the last 2 games of the regular season, knowing Big Ten championships right there for the taking?
It feels good. We take it one day at a time. We're going to enjoy this one at Illinois. And when we get back, we'll prepare for the next team, Iowa. And we'll take it day by day.
Cameron, what Tom? You individually as well as the team.
I felt like we turned around and got our defense set. I felt like Juwan and OG really brought that energy for us and stopping Malcolm Hill, and that just transitioned into offense for us.
John Gross said that outside of the fact that you're really good on offense and really good on defense, he said he thought the leadership stood out to him as much as anything. How much of a factor do you think that was in the second half, just a senior being a senior leader?
Yeah, well, going into this game, guys like me, Nick, Max, we knew that we had to bring a lot of energy at a place like Illinois. We were going to have to create our own energy. So, I was out there just talking to those guys all the time, whether it was defense or offense, not letting those guys hang their heads, go on to the next play. So that's all I try to do is just lead those guys and for us to win.
How much did establishing Thomas early in the second half open up the perimeter for you guys?
Well, the entire game we wanted to establish Thomas because he has a very high percentage, 70-something plus. So we always want to get him the ball. That's basically always our game plan for us.
19 points in 19 minutes on the road in the second half with the Big Ten championship within reach. Was this one of your better halves in the Big Ten on the road?
I say so, yeah. But we knew games losing at Michigan State and Penn State, had a little flashback of that after going in the first half. So, second half we came in, talked what we needed to do, and in fact we carried the game plan out.
Did you have any kind of flashback to 2013 in the back of your mind and kind of what happened here with that team? Was that, you still kind of remember that a little bit?
I'll never forget that, man.
Thanks.
Kind of, right, thanks for making me remember. But man, yeah, they stormed the court. Broken play, easy layup. Yeah, I'll definitely never forget that. I think I'm. What am I?
2-2 here.
Yeah, 2-2, 50%. So I'll take it.
Questions for Nick?
Hey, Nick, what was your thought on the way you played there in the second half, offensively, defensively, and leading the whole crew?
I mean, he just impacted both ends of the court, like you said, and was, was the senior leader that we needed to have. After the first half, we needed to step up, and he definitely, took the front of that, and we were rolling behind him after that.
What was different for you? I know you started before, but you've been coming off the bench all year. Obviously, you were needed in the starting lineup tonight. Was there anything different for you, or did you just kind of feel like it was an easy transition?
I just had to step up, and we all had to step up. Harrison played great defense tonight, and OG played great defense and rebound, and Jawan. We all just needed to step up for Rob. And the thing is, Rob helped us out a lot tonight too. He was on the bench calling out things and getting us ready to go in the first half and after the first half and before they even in the game. So it was really a team effort tonight.
What were some of the challenges you found just not having Rob out there on the floor? What were some of the things that maybe you found a little bit more difficult than previously having?
I mean, he's a tough pit bull out there. He's a great player. Coach always calls him that, and we all had to bring that intensity on the defensive end and fight in the offensive end. Because that's what he brings to the game every time he goes out there.
Okay, Bus is pulling.